Hi Year 5, welcome to another video. Looking forward to seeing some of you this week when you guys get to come into school. I just thought I'd pick another story from my Good Night Stories for Rebel Girls and going into one of our famous people from Dorset, Mary Anning. Okay, I know in earlier years we have learnt about Mary Anning during Jurassic Week, but I thought it was a time to look back. So I'm going to give this a little read and I'll set you a task to do at the end, okay? In a tiny cramped house on the south coast of England, there lived a girl called Mary. Her house was so close to the sea that sometimes storms would flood it. The winds and storms that swept along the coast often revealed fossils in the cliffs along the shoreline. These are the remains of prehistoric plants or animals that died a long time ago. Mary could not go to school because her family was too poor, but she taught herself to read and write. She studied geology to learn more about rocks and anatomy to learn more about the skeletons of the prehistoric animals she found. One day she saw a strange shape jutting out of a rock. Mary took out her special little hammer and carefully chipped away at the rock. Bit by bit she uncovered a 30-foot long skeleton. It had a long beak, but it wasn't a bird. Rows of sharp teeth, but it wasn't a shark. Flippers, but it wasn't a fish. And a long, thin tail. It was the first ever discovery of that kind of dinosaur fossil, and she named it Ichthyosaur, meaning fish lizard. At the time, people believed that the Earth was only a few thousand years old. Mary's fossils helped prove there had been life on our planet for hundreds of millions of years. Scientists from all over the world came to see Mary, the self-taught scientist who loved walking by the sea. Okay, so choice of tasks today. I thought you could compare an occupation in different periods of time. So obviously the occupation is paleontologist. So you've got a paleontologist from Mary Anning's time. You've got her first fossil extraction tool there, and a modern day paleontologist would use a rock hammer. Maybe you might want to look at what other tools modern day paleontologists use. You may also want to consider clothing, how they look for fossils compared to Mary Anning's time to today, and also where they find fossils, maybe where in the world. You might want to make a little poster and then you can send that in to me at school. The other option is to go to BBC Bitesize and you can actually find Mary Anning, and there's a couple of videos and some information about her as well. It's important, like I said, to look at these people in our local history, important, famous people. Okay, hope you enjoyed that task. Final challenge for you. I've actually made 3 changes behind me from the start of the video to now. I wonder if you did you notice any? Okay, if you want to have a little look back, don't go any further. You can pause the video and have a look, and I'll reveal the answers. Okay, so I actually swapped these 2 over. The red car was actually a blue car before. That was here. But finally, didn't work. Move my lightsaber down. Sound effects as well. No Jedi practice for me today. Bye Year 5.